What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Full Send SRT. My name is Caden, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a 3-year update on the ownership of the 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, I've owned this vehicle for 3 years now, brand new since 2018. It's been a really good vehicle, but today I'm going to show you some of the options I got and just overall the experience that I've had with my 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. I'll also be talking about service costs, maintenance costs, and if I've actually had any issues with the vehicle. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really work hard on putting these videos out for you guys, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get into the 3-year ownership review of the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. So right off the bat, you'll notice that I have this vehicle in black with the black SRT rims. It's a pretty stock vehicle. Honestly, I didn't really get too many options from the dealer. I just got the Harman Kardon upgraded sound system, and I got the panoramic sunroof, which I'll show you in just a little bit. But right off the back, aesthetically, this vehicle looks really good in my opinion. I really apologize for the wind noise. It's really cloudy out today here in downtown Edmonton. Some mods I've done to the vehicle is I've put Mopar lowering springs on the vehicle, so it lowers it about 3 or 4 inches. I think it looks really good in my opinion. The ride is a little bit high right from the dealer. And then right on the hood, we got the satin black 3M wrap. Not only does it make the vehicle look really good, it also actually protects the hood. As we move around the vehicle just to the back, I actually have an X-pipe on the back because I think that the stock exhaust really sounds like a Dyson vacuum cleaner. I'll give it a quick start up here for you guys so you can just hear it. That's right, remote start as well. So having that simple X-pipe on the vehicle makes it sound a little bit more deeper and a little bit louder when you accelerate. Like I said, it's just a simple X-pipe. It's nothing crazy. It was only about $600 to install by a really good shop here in Edmonton. They welded it perfectly. It's a stainless steel pipe. Make sure your shop actually welds it to perfection because you don't want any drone or any issues with it in the future. So if you guys live in Alberta and you guys want an X-pipe, let me know down below and I'll tell you guys the shop that I got it done at. Yeah, it sounds really good now. No drone at all. When you want to get on it, that's when you can really hear it. Okay, so here we are in my Grand Cherokee SRT. So now I'm going to go over some of the maintenance costs, some of the service costs, if I've had any issues with the vehicle, and so on. Okay, so when it comes to service and maintenance costs, I've gotten all my services done at the dealership itself because I really want to have all those service records showing that I actually got everything done at the dealership and I have up-to-date service records. Sometimes when you go to your local auto body, auto shop, it can kind of hurt the reputation of your vehicle because a lot of the times these auto shops aren't certified to work on SRTs. But when it comes to maintenance on this vehicle, it's fairly inexpensive compared to other luxury vehicles such as Mercedes and BMW, simply because it is a domestic vehicle. Oil change I think is like $100 or $200, nothing crazy. I used to have an AMG C43 and a simple oil change was like I think like $400 or $450 just because they actually have to suck the oil from the engine up. They don't drain the oil in these Mercedes. It goes right from the engine. They have a vacuum that sucks it up, and that's how the oil is changed. I think really so you have to take it to the dealership and you can't do it yourself. Now when it comes to reliability for this Grand Cherokee SRT, I have not had one issue that has been Jeep's fault. The only issue I actually have had is someone actually tried to steal my rims and they broke off a couple lug nuts on the back, but that is not Jeep's fault. I haven't had a single issue with this vehicle. Now I know some of you have heard horror stories of the Jeep SRTs having lots of issues, but in 2017 when they gave us the updated WK2 facelift, that is the point where Jeep just got rid of all those previous issues. They fixed everything, and now from 2017 and up, all of them run perfectly. There's no carbon fiber trim peeling in the newer models. I know around 2013, 2014, they introduced the electric gear lever. Those ones did have some issues as well, but here we just have a normal gear lever. Everything works fine. I've done my routine services and checkups, and this vehicle hasn't had one issue. Like I was saying, it's been a very reliable vehicle ever since I bought it new back in 2018. And of course, anytime you're dealing with a performance model of a vehicle, it's going to be a little bit more expensive to deal with. Like this vehicle does have the Brembo brakes and calipers, so replacing the brakes is going to be a few $1,000s more. That is what you should expect when you're paying upwards of $90,000 Canadian, or about $75,000 for my United States friends. Shout out to you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate that, you guys. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit more expensive than your average Grand Cherokee. Something I did want to point out is the interior quality of this vehicle. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so first off, it's a really nice interior. I got to hand it to them. We got a nice leather wrapped and stitched steering wheel. Then on the side, we have carbon fiber that surrounds the whole trim of the vehicle. Got the Harman Kardon sound system, and here's the panoramic sunroof. The one thing that I've recently noticed that kind of annoys me is that the carbon fiber isn't really lined up around the engine stop start button. That is actually my biggest complaint with this vehicle, which is really relatively tame when it comes to complaints about a vehicle. If that's my biggest issue, there's no issues really at all. I mean, we do got some cheap plastic all around the vehicle, but when you are buying a Jeep, Dodge, Ram product, you don't expect the interior to be an absolute masterpiece work of art like AMG, simply because you're buying a Chrysler product. I'm going to get out of the vehicle and show you exactly what you are paying for. That's right, you're paying for a 6.4 liter naturally aspirated V8 Hemi. You got 475 horsepower, 475 foot-pounds of torque, and you're also paying for that shot right there. You got SRT also right here. And that reminds me, I'm going to show you some hidden features now on my Grand Cherokee that I just recently realized. You might have saw it in my previous video, the hidden features of the Jeep Grand Cherokee, but I'll go ahead and show you guys today. Okay, so the first hidden feature of this vehicle that I want to show you guys is actually in the trunk here. We just pop it open like so. And it's actually right under here. So if you pull this up, there's actually a little hook here that you can attach to the top, and it holds it up right there. And then this is where your jack and your spare tire is, but we also have this fuel nozzle that actually you put into your gas cap. You open it up, you put it in there, and it makes it really easy for you to pour gas in if you don't have access to a gas station and you have some gas that you need to put in your vehicle. Now, another hidden feature that I want to show you guys is actually under the seat right here. You can check out the kicks while we waited to go forward. It's right there. Done, 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 done deal. We'll move all my stuff out of the way. I'm not sure what this stuff is, but you can actually see here that we have a hidden storage compartment underneath the front seat. I know there's some electronics in there, but you can easily fit some storage in there. And it's pretty hidden. Now, one thing I did want to point out is the leather does get pretty banged up when you start getting in and out of the vehicle consistently. Unlike the other side, you can see that there's a mask right there, of course, but you can see that there's not really any damage to that side, but we do have some creases on the leather. You can also notice that the seatbelt does have a little bit of, wear and tear in it, but that's kind of regular in a used vehicle. But the seats are really nice. We have the Alcantara inserts, and then we have a leather wrapped wheel with the SRT embroidered right into the seat. Now, my overall verdict on the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT is it's been the best SUV, best vehicle in general that I've ever owned. It's been super reliable, super easy to work on, super maintenance friendly, it's a fun vehicle. You got the almost 500 horsepower. Like I said in my previous videos, it can accommodate for everyone's lifestyle. If you want to go drag racing, if you want to have a nice show car, if you want to go pick the kids up from school, drop them off at soccer practice, if you want to go on a nice and long road trip, this vehicle is super comfortable. Here where I live in Canada, it snows a lot. It gets down to like minus 30, minus 40 degrees Celsius, and it actually snows like 3 or 4 feet. So having this vehicle really makes it easy to live in any condition. It plows through the snow super easily. I also have studded tires on it for the winter. Right now I got my Summers on the black SRT rims. It looks really good, but yeah, it's a really solid and reliable vehicle. So if you guys enjoyed the ownership review of my Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really enjoy making these videos for you guys. It takes me a lot of time and effort, so if you guys could hit that subscribe button, it would really help me out. Yeah, my overall verdict of the vehicle is it's a solid, reliable vehicle. I'll give it an 8.7 out of 10 simply just because of the interior quality. It's a little bit lacking for about $90,000, but it's a nice place to be. It's a great vehicle. I don't really have too many complaints. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Full Send SRT, signing off. Peace.